But the SPEAK framework makes the acronym SPEAK, S-P-E-A-K. So the first part, S, is to select a problem to solve. Select a problem to solve. Now, this comes down to two key questions that every speaker has to answer. You got to be clear on, number one, who do you speak to? And number two, what problem do you solve for that audience? Now, the mistake that speakers make here is that we tend to spread the net as far and wide as possible. And so who do I speak to? I don't know. I speak to humans. I speak to people. My message is for everybody and anybody, right? And the same is true whenever it comes to, well, what do you speak about? Speakers are oftentimes like, well, what do you want me to speak about? I can speak about anything. It's like that just doesn't work. And so, and this isn't exclusive to just speakers. This is true for any type of business. So sometimes we think that the more broad, the more vague, the more generic we are, the more opportunities that we will have. And that's not at all what people are looking for. People are looking for a specialist, not a generalist. And so the more specific, the more narrow, the more focused you are, the easier it is to actually find and book gigs. So that's the first part of the process. If you get clear on that, everything else we're going to cover, it becomes a lot simpler. So S, select a problem to solve. Next part, P, is to prepare your talk, to get really, really clear on what is the solution that you are providing to the problem that you're going to be solving. Next part is E, establish yourself as the expert. So two key marketing assets that we teach speakers that you need to have. One is a website, and number two is a demo video. In this day and age, if you don't have a website, people won't take you seriously. So it's important to have a website. And number two, a demo video. Now, what exactly is that? Think of it like a movie trailer, right? Before any of us would go see a movie, we want to see a trailer. And a trailer is basically they take a 2-hour movie, they're going to boil it down to 2 or 3 minutes and just give someone a taste, give someone a preview, give someone a sense of like, this is what this is about. And so for an event planner or decision maker, when they are hiring you, they're taking a risk, and they are in the risk mitigation business, meaning before I'm going to give you money, before I'm going to put you up on stage, before I'm going to give you a microphone, I just need to have some sense of confidence that like you're a good fit, you're going to do a good job, you're going to be a win for our audience. So website and demo video help establish that expertise in the marketplace. Next step, A, is to acquire paid speaking gigs. Now, this is the part that people want to fast forward to. Man, just tell me how to book gigs, right? But you got to have these foundational pieces in place first. And from here, a mistake that sometimes speakers will make is going, I got my website, I got my video, and now I'm just going to sit back and I wait for the phone to ring. Mm-hmm. Like that just doesn't work. Like you got to have a process, a system to consistently reach out, identify, find gigs, contact them, follow up with them, and have a process to be able to do that. And then the last part of the process, K, know when to scale. Know when to scale, meaning people who are interested in speaking are also interested in coaching, consulting, doing a podcast, doing a course, doing a training. And like all those things are well and good. But we always remind speakers, like you can do all the things, but you can't do all the things at once. So something's going to come first, something's going to come last. You got to be clear about how speaking fits into the mix of what it is that you want to do. So it's a really long answer there, but that's kind of the overview of what we do and what we teach.
It's awesome. Yeah, I love how concise that is and how clear it is, Grant. So thank you so much for that. And I was looking at one of your famous sayings, be a steakhouse, not a buffet. Yeah. And I was thinking, yeah, that applies to all businesses, right? It's like, totally. If you go to the steakhouse, the steak can go anywhere from, 30, 40, 50, $100, $500 or more, right? You go to a buffet, how much does that cost? Mm-hmm. 10, yeah. $20. You got to really differentiate yourself and also, bring have some sort of specialization. So I love that.